Hello, friend. How is it going? Happy actual Friday. Just wanted to share some thoughts that came from a conversation I had yesterday. I was talking to a gentleman who was just sharing some of his limitations and some of perhaps things that are challenging right now. And I just asked a simple question. I said, "What's your plan? What's your plan?" And, I was thinking to myself, it's actually not hard to identify what we want or the next step to be, what we desire, at least for that next phase, however long that is. It's usually the things we complain about. It's usually the things we're struggling with, whether we want better health, better financial management, better relationships. It's easy to pinpoint the things we're struggling with and to determine what we want next because of that. But once we clarify that, the harder step is actually developing a plan and action steps to get to that place, right? If we want to be healthier, what's the action plan with our diet, with our fitness that's going to get us there? If we want to be wealthier, what's the action plan that's going to help us have better financial management and make more money, whatever that is? And it reminded me of that community journal post that I shared earlier this week that said sometimes it's easier to stay stuck in our habits, in our ways of thinking, and making mistakes over and over again than it is to change and grow. Change and growth is a much harder thing to do than saying to yourself, okay, I've complained enough, I've whined enough, I've cried enough, I've been beaten enough. I need to change, I need to grow. What's the next step for me? It was just a great reminder that we don't need to know the full picture of where we want to end up. We just need to know what it looks like in essence, right? Like what is some of the small little details or the feelings that we want to experience when we achieve that next phase or that next goal that we're working towards. And then the best thing we can do is just get into action. Just take the next step. Who do we need to talk to? What do we need to start doing? How do we need to start showing up? What kind of conversations do we need to have? What kind of questions do we need to start asking? And as we move along the journey, as we take the actions and implement on the action plan, we'll get that much closer. But I was just reminded and reflected on the fact that talking about it isn't going to fix it. Whining about it isn't going to fix it. Thinking about it isn't going to fix it. It's the implementation and the action plan that's going to fix it.